Lunch Bunch basketball is essentially organized pickup basketball, but this pickup basketball has transformed into a relational and missional outreach, where guys not only play basketball, but hear the gospel and experience the love of Christ. At Istrouma Sports, we emphasize this theme of redemption. Everyone who walks through the door is in need of a redeeming Savior. We try to establish a culture at Lunch Bunch that is centered around redeeming sports. Because of the gospel, people start to change. They engage more in small groups, and their actions improve on the court. In 2016, 5 of our players dedicated their lives to the Lord and were baptized in front of their Lunch Bunch friends. Players are greeted at our registration area, where they will sign in, providing their name, age, email address, and phone number so that we can contact them. And then some personal information like employment and how they would evaluate their own spiritual life. Next, they are given a colored jersey and court assignment. After placing their name on the whiteboard, which allows us to match a name to the person wearing a certain jersey, we then introduce new players, have our opening announcements, and prayer. The location of chairs and teams are intentional to facilitate building relationships. All members of one team sit on one designated bench. This prevents guys from scattering throughout the whole gym and gives us the opportunity to speak to multiple guys at once while they are waiting to play. Players will rotate every 4 minutes during the course of the 20-minute games. At the end of each game, teams then rotate to the winner's court and loser's court. We have established captains on each team to handle questionable calls on the court. These are guys who are on our Lunch Bunch leadership team, who are respected by our players, they know the game of basketball, and they show up consistently. At halftime, players then congregate into a separate room where we have a brief devotional, followed by small group discussion and prayer. Players then return to the courts where they will play 2 more games. And after the next 2 games, we close the day with prayer. Our goal is not to bring people into our church necessarily, but our goal is to share the love of Jesus Christ with others by using what God has given us. God provided Istrouma Baptist Church with a gym, so we opened it up to the public. God provided us with basketball players, so we open up the Bible with them weekly. This is a ministry that can be replicated in other areas with the ability to reach more people.